So last night, a friend of mine showed up at my house. I haven't seen him in like a year and a half because he was down south somewhere for whatever reason. He showed up at my house last night with a small bottle of Hennessy. And I said, "What's up, man?" I said, you lost all your weight." I said, "What happened? You sick?" He said something like that. That's the reason I dropped by, man. I want to holler at you right quick. All right. We hugged it out, dapped it up, whatever. He popped the cork on the Hennessy. I got 2 shot glasses. We did a couple of shots or whatever, hugged it out. We sat down. I said, "You want to holler at me right quick?" He said, "Yeah, B." So I seen a tear stroll down his face. He said to me, he said, "This is the last time we gonna see each other, man." I said, "So what's up?" He said, "B, I'm just gonna show you." He pulled out 5 bottles of medicine. I picked up 2 of the medicine bottles. I looked at him. I said, "What's this for?" He said, "I got full-blown AIDS, man. I messed with some females down south, man, and they never disclosed any information to me. And I was told later on she got infected on purpose by the guy she slept with, and now she's trying to get revenge and give it to whoever else, because of the way she got it. You understand?" I said, "I feel you." He said, "You're not going to see me no more after I leave out of your apartment." I said, "What, you trying to commit suicide?" He said, "Something like that."
Whoa, 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 whoa. We got to, well, first off, that is a crime. If I remember correctly, if you knowingly have a disease like that or a condition like that and you give it to somebody else and don't tell them, like that's a crime. And that crime should be the death penalty. Bro, what? What? She's mad because of the way she got it, and so now she just like, yeah, anybody, hey, come on over here and clap these cheeks. Yep. Ooh, I'm about to give this to him. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to him too. And I'm gonna give it to him. What? Death penalty. What? You don't get to go past, you don't get to collect $200 and get past go. Like, no. You are not about to sit in jail for 30. No. We ain't about to be paying for you to sit in jail and get 3 meals a day. No. Death penalty. Death penalty. Maybe we should bring back, the public death penalty, right? where it's out in the open and people get to see, because that is diabolical. Diabolical. Now, was the dude that did that to her wrong? Absolutely. We ain't gonna, we ain't got to go down that route. But to then turn around and just, oh yeah, I'm about to give it to anybody and every. No, bro, something is wrong with you. Like mentally, not just the AIDS that's within you, but mentally, something is wrong with you, bro. Like, what? That is crazy. That is crazy. Do y'all agree with me? Am I tripping? Am I tripping when I say people that do things like that, or even attempt to do stuff like that, should get the death penalty? Y'all let me know. We what? Let's
Commit
continue.
suicide. He said something like that. I said, "You sound like me a few months ago." He said, "Byron, look, man, what pushed me over the edge was my own family members think I'm disgusting." I said, what you talking about?" I had dinner with my family a few weeks ago, and after I finished eating, they tossed the plates I ate out of and the glasses I drank out of. That right there pushed me over the edge. And I lost 3 beautiful relationships, 3 beautiful women, because I disclosed my information to them. What kind of life is that for me to have? I can't be in love no more because I'm infected. My family thinks they gonna get sick just from eating at the same places as I do. I saw my aunt and my uncle throw my plates in the trash and my cups. So be here for what?
Now I must admit, I ain't gonna lie to you. If somebody sat down with me with full blown AIDS and had a meal, yeah, I'm throwing away that cup too. I'm throwing it away. Why would I take the risk? Why? Now I know some people gonna say red chick, you can clean it, don't spread like that, blah blah blah. That's not how you catch it. I'm not taking the risk. Why would I? Why even put myself in a situation where even possibly maybe he had just bit his tongue or anything, right? Why take the risk? Period. Yes, I know dishes get washed, blah 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 blah. Why take the risk? I'm still standing on that. I would have thrown the plate, the fork, the chair, all over the way too. Just saying. Why would I take the risk? I wouldn't. I'm just keeping it a buck. Now, do I feel bad for the dude a little bit? And I'm gonna get to that. Hopefully he didn't do what he talking about doing right here. I hate to hear that. But also he got to hold himself accountable. You made that choice. You decided to go drop dick and balls in whatever chick with no rubber on. You made that decision. That 30 minutes to an hour of fun then messed up the whole rest of your life. And let that be a lesson to all men out there. Stop trying to clap anybody and everybody cheeks. All right? Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Bro, it's a lot of dirty mother lovers out here. Dirty, stanky mother lovers. All right? And some of them will not hesitate to give you something. They ain't gonna tell you. They gonna let you clap them cheeks. Knowing full well that they got AIDS. It's crazy. So he got to hold himself accountable. And I heard him say that he lost 3 beautiful women because he let them know about his status. So he's still attempting to live that same life. So clearly he ain't learned this lesson. You still trying to rock? You are still trying to clap the cheeks to three different chicks? Well, I lost 3 different chicks because I let them know about my status. Why are you still trying to do this? That's the same lifestyle that got you in this position, and you still trying to live it? So at a certain point, you got to hold yourself accountable too. That's just absolutely wild to me. But anyway, continue on.
I said, man, he said, Byron, I'm just going to, when I leave here, we're going to hug it out, man. And when I get in the street somewhere, I'm just going to toss my medicine and let nature just take its place. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. He said, for my family to do that to me, man, right in front of my eyes, he said, I'm tired. I'm tired. And he hugged me, gave me a dap. He said, we're going to see each other no more, brother. We won't see each other no more, brother. He wiped his face from tears falling down his eyes, and he ran down the stairs. I ain't gonna lie, I cried too. So, y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets and on this TikTok. I done had so many women in my life, I don't even miss sex. That's why I'm so comfortable being alone. I done dated like 200 women. Like 200 women in my lifetime. And I don't miss sex. I be wanting a companion to talk to and go out with, eat dinner, go to a movie, go to Coney Island, hit a casino. That type of stuff I'll do. This sex thing, it ain't safe nowadays. Because people are not going to be honest and tell you what they got or what they have or what they're infected with. That's why I say y'all need to take your time getting to know each other instead of just rushing into a relationship that you're going to rush right back out of because you never took the time to get to know each other. You just hopped in bed. It's called lust.
No, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. And also, keep your Johnson in your pants, all right? Keep it in your pants. Stop trying to clap cheeks all the darn time. And find you somebody to marry that you can be with. But then also, right, it ain't difficult to get tested. That's not hard to do, right? So there's no guesswork involved when it comes to getting tested. Y'all both get tested. You make sure both people are clean. If both people are clean, then it's not a situation where, oh man, I don't know, what if, oh darn, y'all both got tested. Y'all both got tested. And if there's ever a situation where the other person doesn't want to get tested or keeps making excuse, because I would imagine a person's not going to flat out say, no, I'm not getting tested. They'll probably try to make some kind of excuse. Oh man, I got this to do. I forgot, I had to go do this. Like they'll like make up a bunch of excuses as to why they haven't gone. If that happens, exit stage left. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. You're going to get a life sentence. And I ain't talking about in a jail cell. You're going to get a life sentence in your body with something in your body that you can never get rid of. And that is crazy, man. That is crazy. Like I said, I hope his friend didn't do what he was claiming he was going to do. Because honestly, at this point, I'm pretty sure the drugs that we have today can make you basically undetectable and you can live, as far as I know. Now, I ain't done no research. All I know is Magic Johnson's still alive. Now, granted, he's like a billionaire, but, still, I would assume that the same drugs that he using, the regular Joe Blow with it can use too. And Magic Johnson is still alive, so I would assume that you could just live a normal, long life with the drugs. I mean, keep your Johnson in your pants, of course. But yeah, I don't know, man. Am I wrong for saying that I actually agree with the family? Like, I would have thrown away the stuff too. What would y'all have done the same thing? Y'all let me know in the comments. But me, like I said, me personally, I'm throwing away the stuff. And there's not a person that can make me feel bad about that. Because I'm not going to take the risk. That's just me personally. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, man. Get in the comments, all right? Stay safe out there. Peace.